It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injury sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit storbyseed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
At MBT Bank, we understand that owning and operating a small business is not for the faint of heart. From invoicing, tracking down payments, and balancing the books, there's not a lot of time left to grow your business. That's why MBT Bank has partnered with Autobooks to bring our small business customers an all-in-one invoicing, payment, and bookkeeping system connected directly to your MBT business checking account. To learn how MBT Bank and Autobooks can help grow your business, stop by MBT Bank or visit us online at mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone. It's your favorite broadcasting duo from Lake Mills, Game by Thrones. I'm Zach Throne. I'm here with my brother Chris Throne. It's that time of the year again, Chris.
It's nice to be back, I'm not going to lie. It's been a little bit for me, it seems like. I only did one of the football games, but very excited to see a complete return, essentially, from the Lake Mills girls team.
The biggest, not question mark, but almost exclamation point for us this season. We never got to see Taylor Vonnegut, who was a freshman guard last year. She got hurt actually in the first quarter against Newman last season.
It was a road game, so we weren't there.
We've heard a lot of good things about her, so we are really excited to see what the sophomore point guard can bring to the table for this Lake Mills team.
I've heard some things, the last couple of years just from travel ball in 8th grade, and then leading into last year, and sadly her year got cut short pretty early. But very interested to see how she runs this team with the experience they have back from last year, playing a lot of good competition within the conference. It can only go up from last year. I think they'll be pretty decent.
Well, when I was looking, I'm pretty sure Newman ended up being over 500. Want to say they finished in the top half of the other side of the conference. And when Lake Mills played them last year, despite losing 2 key players early in the game, Lake Mills still only lost by 11. It was 64-53, I believe.
On the road for a very young team.
Exactly.
And it's not. And the other half, our half was very good in girls basketball last year, but the other half wasn't bad either with Osage, West Fork, and St. Ansgar. Honestly, it probably was better.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
I would say. But We also should say Brooke doesn't look like she's playing tonight, so not everybody is back yet. She had a little injury in softball, I believe, this summer. Going into volleyball, got back for volleyball, and I think just isn't quite fully back yet. Maybe just taking a couple of games off right away since it's a non-con to start the year. But when she gets back, it's going to be very interesting to see how this team is.
Yeah, I figured she was going to play, so that was a surprise walking in here, and she wasn't suited up.
Right.
So that's a pretty big loss for this Lake Mills team. Good rebounder,
your most
aggressive
athletic
driving.
girl.
Yep. And the most experience on the team.
Absolutely. There's no seniors last year.
No
She's the only senior this year?
Let me check.
We'll double check that.
Let's see. Senior.
Oh, maybe Finley is.
I'm not seeing. Oh, sorry, this was last year's. I was confused right there. Let's look at these. So Brooke's a senior, Leah's a senior, but those are the only two.
Senior. Leah's a senior. Okay.
2 seniors. So yet again, another young team for this Lake Mills squad.
Yes, and I think a good matchup right away. I know Newman lost a couple top girls, so it should be a good test right away. Just a team that's, last year we started at home anyways, West Hancock, Garrigan, just the 2 juggernauts on our half of the conference. So this will be a good test. Maybe get their legs under them, maybe get some rhythm, and it's going to be fun. And speaking of Newman losing a couple of their top girls, with the stats from last year, they lost Keelan Curley. She averaged 14 a game, or 13 and a half last year. That's a big scoring total for a girl, that is high school girls basketball. Yes, that is. Besides the elite teams in the state, if you have a girl or even a boy just on a good team who's averaging 15 to 17 around there, it's a very good score.
Exactly. And they also they returned Elise Ball, who averaged 7.3 points per game, and Emma Weiner, who averaged 5.7. I think those are kind of their 2 go-to girls going into this year. They also lost Faith Wadley, who averaged 3.2, but was their leading rebounder at 7.7 rebounds per game. And they also lost Molly McGuire at 7 points per game. So
a lot of replacing there.
Yep, exactly. They lost some big pieces, but it looks like they have a couple girls who are ready to step in and be the next girls up.
And random, I brought this up before we got on the air. Any Newman people listening to us, Elise Ball, is that the sister of Bryce Ball?
Yeah, we're wondering about Bryce Ball. Is there any relation there?
Tweet at us at Game by Thrones LM if you can. That'd be great. We're very curious to know that. Obviously, did you play against Bryce?
I played against Bryce,
a little bit. Yep. I coached against him. Obviously, a very, very good baseball player. Just kind of curious to see if there is a relation
in the Chicago Cubs system now.
He got traded from the Braves system, who just won the World Series.
Exactly.
So how does that work
he was
for
a part
minor
of
leaguers?
Think about that. Bryce Ball was a part of a huge trade that determined the World Series. It was Jock Peterson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jock Peterson balled out for the Braves.
Jock wasn't great, so it wouldn't have took a whole lot. So
exactly.
It was. Yeah, it was. So now how does that work for minor leaguers? Do they get some sort of recognition for their major league squad winning the World Series?
If they didn't reach that.
Never got to the major league squad. So if you ever made an appearance probably on the squad, you probably got a ring.
That's how it works, at least in basketball. That's how we always hear those stories.
That does make sense.
Players getting traded but still getting a ring. But we're going to head to a little break here. This pregame show is sponsored by Norseman Trucking, so we're going to play their ad, and we'll be right back with the rest of the pregame show.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family. We show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
I definitely like it. It's very helpful because, times are tough right now, and it shows that they actually care about us.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
And we're back. Lake Mills, Iowa. There's something that's just special about this gym. I know we played in it and in our high school careers, but maybe me more so. I grew up in this gym. I guess you did too, being a manager. It's just something special about being in this gym. Even though we were part of the boys programs, just that basketball winter feel of basketball starting again, it almost gives me jitters, almost an excitement that I can't contain.
Right. No, I agree. And I would say also the part of it is we have one of the better gyms in North Iowa. Osage just got a brand new one, but especially on our half, Forest City is a good one. After that, ours is one of the better ones on our half, and I think that makes it more special. But yeah, lot of memories made in this place. Same boys coach is still here when we get to the boys games.
Yep.
A lot of buddies that still come and watch games. It's a fun time to be here. Thankfully, it's weird to say, but thankfully COVID happened a little bit, just because this never would have been an opportunity for us.
I like how you dropped in the thankfully, Thanksgiving in 2 days. I like how you dropped it in there.
No pun intended there. But
Also, it brings some, familiar faces back that we haven't maybe seen in a while, just looking across the Lake Mills crowd.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see.
For a strictly girls game, it's a good crowd. Kind of wondered to see how it'd be. I know the boys were over in St. Ansgar about an hour ago. They played a preseason scrimmage against North Butler.
North Butler is 16 minutes long, if I heard that correctly.
But yeah, and by the way, since you dropped Thanksgiving, this will be the only game before that. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Yeah. Hopefully you have a good one. Hopefully it's somewhat decent out. I haven't looked at what the temperatures. I don't think it's supposed to snow.
Eat a lot of food, watch a lot of football, hang out with family.
Eat, football, nap, do it all over again.
There you go, exactly. Have 2 huge meals.
Yep.
Game by Thrones wishes a happy Thanksgiving to everybody listening here.
All right, Zach, we got about 30 seconds left. I already know your answer, but just for the people at home, Lake Mills-wise, who are you most excited to watch?
Oh, it's Taylor Vonnegut.
Yeah,
we've heard great things about her. We've heard she's a really good player.
And that's no disrespect to anybody else, but we never got to see her. We've always heard good things. Very, very curious to see how she plays and then how this team plays in general.
And I noticed that she didn't score in that game before she got hurt last year against Newman. So if and when she scores tonight, it will be her first varsity points.
And as a young player, so she's a freshman, still only a sophomore. You'll never forget your first bucket.
Oh yeah,
you won't.
I mean, I forgot my first bucket, but who cares, right? Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. North Iowa hit a 3-pointer. That's right, sophomore year. Yes.
There you go.
You're right,
Chris.
You
go. Told you.
Absolutely. So while Mr. Rice reads off the starting lineups to the crowd, we're just going to kind of go through our starting lineup, then we'll go through theirs.
Yep.
We'll kind of go just player by player, what we think. So starting at number 1 is Natalie Brandenburg for Lake Mills,
who we really liked watching last year. Very quick with the ball.
She can't be guarded. Nobody can stay in front of her.
If she can get that finishing part down.
She struggled from the field last year. Had a lot of really good shots, but was not able to finish when she got to the bucket.
Correct.
And passed her defender.
And kind of speaking a little quieter here now, they're reading off. One of the students is reading off the
sportsmanship
thing. Yep.
And next up is Josie Helgeson. Played a lot last year started a lot of games because Taylor got hurt early in the year.
And we had no idea who she was.
We didn't know who she was because she was a move-in. Yeah, exactly. Pretty good guard, solid, handles the ball well.
Good, decent shooter.
Yeah. And then Bryn Rogness. Maybe our most surprising player of last year. That's our Draymond Green.
That's our Draymond Green. We will be doing a player comparison later.
We have to.
It's got to be on Taylor. Once we see how she's playing, I think.
Well, it's got to be.
Or we can just throw it in
we're thinking about.
Yeah.
Because we have to see enough to get that gauge.
Right.
But Bryn Rogness, she does it all for Lake Mills.
She does.
She's almost like a small ball big.
I think she's gotten a little taller.
Okay.
Just kind of seeing her around in volleyball and different things like that.
She can shoot a little bit. She can finish inside.
Good
she rebounds.
rebounder.
And she's not Elastini. She's not 6 foot, so she rebounds very well for her size.
Exactly.
She's listed at 5'8" on here. Then we have Taylor Vonnegut, who we've already talked about a lot, so we'll skip past her. Then the last starter is Elastini, who actually had a really good year last year as a sophomore.
She had to face a lot of good bigs in the conference.
Yes.
So it's only going to make her better. I'm curious to see how she can do against this lineup. Looks like Elise Ball is decently tall. We'll see who she guards, but is both teams going to play zone? I assume we will.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Newman starters are number 5, Elise Ball. She's a senior. Then we have number 11, Emily Upstreet. She's a junior. The number 13, Bailey Birding, senior. And then number 22, Maddie Elwood, who's also a senior. And then rounding out the starting lineup, 4 of the 5 are starters. It's number 34, Emma Weiner.
And I'm sure Newman fans are just as curious to see how their team is losing some key pieces just like we are. We're going to go to the National Anthem here. Kind of let you listen into it while it's being played or sung by the chorus, it looks like.
Under the direction of Linda Saxton. Oh, say, can you see what adorns her
We're moments away from the season of 2021-2022 of Lake Mills basketball getting underway.
It's been a long time coming. Obviously, I'm sure Zach had a fun time calling football. There's just something different about calling basketball. It's more obviously fast-paced. You have up and down football. You got to wait for a play.
Well, I mean, it's back to our roots. It's what we started out doing last year.
That's true.
About almost a year ago today.
Wonder what day that was. We should have looked back.
It probably would have been a little bit later since Newman was away last year. We didn't call the girls' game.
True.
So it would have been that first conference game against West Hancock. So we're about to get underway here. Looks like Elise Ball and Elastini about to jump for the tip, start this game.
Okay, she can match Ella's height a little bit.
Yeah, she's listed at 5'11", but looks every bit of 6 foot that Ella is.
Thought.
See? Ellis Elise Ball wins the tip.
Looks like Lake Mills is going to be in a girl-to-girl defense.
The board by Josie Helgeson. She gets it out to Taylor Vonnegut, who throws it ahead to Bryn Rognes. Shoots the baseline jumper, can't get it to fall.
It's a good start, good pass, good shot. Newman's coming back this way.
Up street with a good pass. The other Newman player, and she gets an and one. That's number 13, Bailey Birding. Wonder who they're going to call this foul on. Number 10,
Bryn.
It's Bryn, which is big. You know, we were talking about before the game. She's involved in a lot of the things that Lake Mills wants to do. So she can avoid.
You're down a post in terms of Brooke and Ellie Hanna from last year.
Yep. So Newman leads 3-0 to start this ball game. Taylor Vonnegut raises the ball up the floor, passes it over to Brandenburg, over to Rognes on the left wing. She drives with the left hand, almost has it poked away. Back out to Vonnegut. Mid-range jumper pull-up. Looked good out of the hand.
It's a good-looking shot.
Yep. Rebound goes to Elise Ball. She'll race it up the floor. A big for Newman. Handling the ball and behind the back, you can tell she has a handle.
She took a little bit of a little hop step back, that little James Harden.
A little bit of an announcer jinx there. I was complimenting her handle.
She did, though.
It did look good. So Newman leads 3-0 here early on, 50 seconds into the ball game. Bryn Rognes has the ball over in the corner.
It's like both teams are playing a man-to-man defense.
Elastini with the left hand attempt inside, and she's fouled by Elise Ball.
Maybe she got ball on that one.
But it's
across the body.
Yeah, exactly. That's a tough angle that, like, even if you hit ball, it's just really tough for the ref not to call it.
Exactly.
Elastini will head to the line here. First one's up and no good. I'm going to try to find her free throw percentage from last year. 41%, so she struggled from the line last year.
So this one's probably going in. Pretty close.
Pretty close. Free throws up, and it's no good off to the left. And Elise Ball lets the ball roll out of bounds.
I get that, but for me, you grab that ball.
Yeah.
Then you can get your offense going.
Also, too, I want to get the rebound, so I want to get it to him.
Selfish play.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I just got to do it anytime you can. Limited opportunities for a guy that can't jump.
You got to get those boards.
Number 11, Emily Upstreet, showing some nice handle coming up the floor. Passes over to Ball. It's a nice little jumper there, but it's off the mark for Emma Weiner. Helgeson races the ball back up the floor. Tries to throw it into Elastini. Pass was tipped back out to Vonnegut. Almost a turnover there for Lake Mills.
It's a good look.
Pass inside to Steeny, goes right through her hands. It'll be Newman basketball. And I can tell just from not doing a basketball game in so long and just doing football, you know, maybe short spurts of action, calling it. It's definitely a different pace, and it'll take a little bit to get used to for me. Weiner passes ahead to Upstreet. Good steal by Brandenburg.
Good look, just didn't get quite enough speed on that pass to get it there.
Bryn tried throwing it into Elastini. Nice tip.
What's the cardinal rule of passing?
Don't jump in the air.
Don't jump to pass.
Yep. That was Maddie Elwood who knocked that ball back off Bryn and went out of bounds. Newman gets possession.
It's a good tip.
That's
she
going to be Lake Mills basketball. Yeah, that's tough. Leah Moen will check into the game for Bryn Rognes, I'm assuming, because she got that first foul.
Yep.
You don't want her getting too early on, and Leah Moen, probably the best shooter on the team.
I think they'll probably go, looks like 7 deep for the most part.
That's what it's looking like. Finley Rugstead will get a lot of action tonight as well off the bench. Ball's tipped out of bounds, so Lake Mills will retain possession.
It's that awkward part of the corner, though.
Very awkward spot to throw the ball in. Gets it right into Leah Moen over to Brandenburg. She loses the ball, but she's fighting on the floor for it. And there's a scramble for the ball, and dang, that ball was bounced around for a long time between multiple girls for each team. Newman basketball.
Still looking for that first points of the season.
Yep. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Newman still leads 3-0. That's Emma Weiner driving the lane. She is fouled.
Taylor.
The right elbow by Taylor Vonnegut. Oh, sorry, they called it on Josie Helgeson, actually.
Really?
Number 4, yep. Must have been on the reach.
She did swipe in, but okay.
2-3 zone here from Lake Mills. Pass out to Ball, a deep 3.
My.
It's a little bit short, but
so she's
the confidence in that.
She is allowed to shoot that.
Exactly. You don't see the coach hopping up saying, hey, what are you doing? So that's got to be a shot that their coaches are comfortable with her taking.
And it looked good.
Vonnegut brings the ball up the floor. She likes using her left hand, which you don't see often from high school players.
No, you don't.
Nice pass in from Helgeson. She throws it into Steeney. She's off the mark, but that one looked like more of a foul than the first one.
I was going to say that. I think she got ball, but continued through to the arm.
There's been a ton of just out-of-bounds calls already, and just that's how the game's been going so far.
First game of the year. Just got
sloppiness as Newman turns it over.
Used to it.
Pass out to Leah Moen. Wide open three-point attempt. Looked good out of the hand. That's number 22, Maddie Elwood with the rebound. She gets it over to Weiner. She'll scan the defense, looking for the open girl. That's over to Elwood for 3.
Okay.
It's off the mark, but, you know, these are looking like good shots early on for each team.
They're getting open ones. We got to rotate a little faster, communicate a little better, I think.
Helgeson throws it to the corner to Elastini. I thought she was maybe going to pull from the corner. Good drive there for Brandenburg. She's off the mark, but Steeney gets off the rebound and loses it as she stumbled out of bounds. So Weiner has it on the fast break. Nice little take there, but it's tough, you know, 1-on-3.
Yep.
Tough to try to get the right angle and get a good look.
Deep enough where you couldn't use the backboard. It's a very tough shot.
Helgeson drives off the right wing and almost banks it in. Lake Mills just can't get anything to fall right now.
They're not getting the roll right now. Just a little strong on some of the shots.
Finley Rugstead checks in for Josie Helgeson.
As Josie comes out, I think she has about 3 boards already.
Which is impressive because I think she's the shortest girl on the floor.
It could be.
4:39 left. Lake Mills has still yet to score. Moen has it on the right wing. Pass it into a cutting Vonnegut over to Steeney.
It's a great pass.
Great pass by Taylor Vonnegut. Ella Steeney finishes for the first points of the year for Lake Mills.
You can already see the things we've been hearing. That is not a easy pass wrap around to make.
On the move.
1, to make it. 2, to even know that person's there behind the defender.
Ella Steeney's going to like playing with Taylor Vonnegut a lot this year.
Should get spoon-fed quite a bit.
Yep. So the board goes to Rugstead on the missed 3-point attempt from Newman Catholic. Kicks over to Leah Moen for a wide-open 3-point attempt. And just rims out.
It'll start falling.
Exactly.
It'll start falling.
They got to keep getting stops on defense.
I would say Moen is probably the best spot-up shooter on our team.
Ball steps right into a 3.
Yeah, that is
very little contest right there. That was a lot of confidence in that.
That is one of the prettier-looking spin-wise shots that you'll see.
Exactly. So Newman Catholic takes a 6-2 lead with 3:46 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Ho, ho, holy savings! WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet will make your life so much easier this Christmas and will save you lots of time and money. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Yep, it's that easy. So be on the nice list and call us today. 800-592-6105. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
I'm not able to run that.
And we're back after that 30-second timeout from Lake Mills.
Just shout out Casey Barrett helping us. Sorry, forgot my mic was up. I was talking to our cameraman, Casey Barrett.
Yeah, shout out to Casey Barrett. Helping us in a time of need tonight, running the camera for us.
Sounds like our sister will be able to do most of them.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Casey's also he's a seasoned veteran in the cameraman game.
He might be HOF cameraman.
He might be HOF cameraman. Elise Ball has the...
Yep, she did it again.
Now that's going to be...
That little... She has the step, and then she, hops after she does it. Just a tad.
The thing is, you can just kind of tell the way girls move. You can tell if they're good or not. And Elise Ball, she looks like a very good basketball player.
She's good. It would not surprise me if she's first or second team all conference on the east side.
5'11",
not remembering what
shoot.
they have over there left.
Yeah, she's been very impressive thus far. Vonnegut has it on the wing. Over to Moen, little baseline jumper. I'm perfectly fine with Moen taking that. She's the best shooter on the team. Anything she can get with an open shot attempt, as Vonnegut called for the travel right there. 3 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. Lake Mills trails 6-2 to Newman Catholic. Little 2-2-1 zone, little press here from Lake Mills. So they throw it ahead.
What a
lucky bounce there for Newman.
I think it was just a tip the ball, right place, right time, but I'm going to give it to her. I think she knew Elise was cutting. She just tapped it right there.
That's a little lucky bounce there for Newman Catholic, but Elise Ball is not complaining. I think she has 5 early on here, 5 of the 8 points for Newman Catholic. Newman's in man-to-man defense here as the body call is on number 11. That's Emily Upstreet.
That's what we talked about there. Not many girls can stay in front of Natalie.
So, Natalie checks out for Josie Helgeson. Newman leads 8-2 early on here. Lake Mills gotten some good looks, just got to see if anything can fall. There might have been a travel right there on Taylor Vonnegut, not called.
Yeah.
Little happy feet.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it was called.
So Elise Ball steps into another walk-in three-pointer. It's off the mark, but it looks good out of the hand. I know we've said that a lot so far, but you can definitely tell she's a good shooter. Leah Moen off the mark.
Kind of got the same, it's nice to see whoever it is, just a good rotational shot, and that was Taylor Vonnegutt's first three.
Off the mark from 3. Still looking for Taylor Vonnegutt's first career varsity points. Number 1 checks in. That's Jace Weiner for Newman. Rugstead will throw it in for Lake Mills. They're in a stack look. Moen has it in the corner. 2-3 zone here from Newman. Just smart when you have Elise Ball, a taller girl. Vonnegutt's attempt is blocked, but Bryn Rognes is able to lay it in.
Right time, good finish. Oh, don't reach.
And that's second foul on Bryn Rognes. Yep.
You had the right position.
So Elistini just checked in before that happened, and I saw Coach Patterson say something to Steeny, and I'm sure she said, oh, now you got to check in for Bryn because Bryn just got her second foul.
Yeah.
So Lake Mills trails 8-4 with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Ball passes it to Weiner. Number 13, Birdings. Almost has it stolen. Back to Weiner. And then to the other Weiner. Let's start calling them by their first names. Number 34 is Emma, and number 1 is Jace. So Emma passed it over to Ball.
I should have clarified that. Do you think it might be JC?
Might be JC. Let's go with JC.
I think we'll go with JC.
Let's go with JC.
If we're wrong, let us know.
Yep. JC has the ball on the baseline.
That's a good tip.
Good tip and steal. Hopefully a fast break layup for Taylor Vonnegut. And an and one. Great finish.
Did you start your career with an and one?
I did not.
I did not, but you had 3.
I did have 3. I did have 3. Great finish there.
That
great,
is
anticipation steal.
That's what I was going to say. It's that one pass away in the passing lane. Your hand is there if the pass is weak enough to tip it. Just a great play.
That's Upstreet and Elwood checking back in.
And let's put it this way. She hasn't come out of the game yet.
She has not.
That's how much they trust her to run the show, obviously, as long as there's no foul trouble or anything.
Vonnegutt's off the mark on the free throw. Elwood with the rebound over to J.C. Weiner. It's the baseline. A little bit hot on that pass.
That was a fastball.
It was intended for number 12, Liz Kruckenberg.
I assume that's a relation to a kid that was in my grade, Carter Kruckenberg.
Kruckenberg, okay. I assume played baseball.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very, very fast.
Yep. It's a nice duck inside to Elistini. Good finish. Good pass from, I believe that was Josie Helgeson.
Yes, it was.
37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lake Mills has tied it up 8-8.
I'd be willing to say Josie's grown probably a couple inches since last year.
The defensive pressure is picked up for Lake Mills here, and another fast break finish for Taylor Vonnegut. 2 fast break layups, and Lake Mills is on an 8-0 run right now.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching her this
year.
It's so much fun having a good point guard on the team to watch.
Causes Newman to call a 30-second timeout, so we'll be right back after this.
My name is Kate Hengesteg, and I chose Nyack because it's very close to home. Its cost is just right for me. The instructors are very personable, and they want to help you out as much as they can. My credits also transfer very well to where I want to go. I want to be a high school history teacher, so they transferred very well. I won't have a lot of student debt because of the cost and how affordable it is, which is very convenient. All these reasons are why I chose Nyack first.
We're back after that 30-second timeout from Newman Catholic. 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lake Mills was down 8-2 early on in this game.
Little 8-0 run.
Little 8-0 run. 2-2-1 press here. Nice pass ahead, but off the hands of number 11. That's Upstreet.
That is always the biggest coach frustration when you call a timeout to get kind of a set.
Another rebound for Josie Helgeson, as you're saying
that's 4, I think.
Yep.
Get kind of a set out of a timeout and you turn it over right away. Not that it's a waste of a timeout.
It's like you have so much anticipation, in those 30 seconds. This first play, hey, let's go make a play, and then you give it up maybe 4 seconds in.
That is also what I love about basketball. 8-2, now 10-8, just the runs back and forth that teams go on that you have to weather as a defense. I think we've been through a couple of those runs. Your junior year, Forest City, that Osage onslaught right away.
We got jumped to start that game.
But ended up being a great game.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, not the way we wanted it.
That is true. Josie Helgeson made the second free throw there. She's actually the best free throw shooter for Lake Mills last year for, qualifying girls. 57.7% from the line. She went 1 for 2 right there.
We usually get kids that, obviously as any school move in, but kind of a nice switch up with a couple athletic kids between Josie and Hayden coming in last year.
Nice poke away by Josie Helgeson. That's going to end the first quarter. Lake Mills will take an 11-8 lead into the second quarter. We'll be right back after a couple messages from our sponsors.
Winter is coming and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
We're back after the first quarter break. Lake Mills leads 11-8. Started out the game down 8-2. Currently on a 9-0 run. There's a foul there, number 11. It's Emily Upstreet. That'll be her second foul of the game, so that's a starter already with 2 fouls.
And Elise has one. Picked
Which
up one
could
kind
be
of
big,
early.
Yep.
Has been able to not get one since. Got to keep going to Ella in the middle.
Nice catch there by Helgeson. Throws
There
it into
you go.
Ella. Little mishandle, but you get a wide open three-point attempt for Moen. It's off the mark. Brandenburg fighting for the rebound inside. Over to Rugstead, a little mid-range jumper. I'd say probably the second best shooter on the team is Finley Rugstead.
Yep, definitely. Don't really have
another travel on Elise Ball. That's 3.
Don't really have that girl that has that 1-2 dribble pull up. Taylor might. Don't really know. But we do have a couple good spot-up shooters.
And Taylor Vonnegut got a good old 26-second break, I think.
Yep.
She's got to get a little breather. I'm sure she'll play the rest of this quarter. Newman back in a man-to-man defense. Brandenburg has it on the left wing. Trying to side over. Great cut by Vonnegut. It's off the mark on the finish, but Elistini almost had an and one right there.
An and one, I think. Got a little elbow.
Great cut, great pass by Vonnegut and Brandenburg. It's another steal by Elistini. The defensive pressure is just picked up as this game has went on. Finish is no good by Brandenburg, but Helgeson with another rebound and a finish.
On a,
15-0 run right now for Lake Mills. Almost another steal by Brandenburg.
All fueled by the defense. They're getting after it.
We have small athletic guards, and then you can risk getting blown by because you have Elastini sitting at the rim.
I'm not gonna lie, when you have Taylor, Josie, and Natalie,
they can be pests on
very
defense.
athletic group out front there. Just like that.
Nice poke by Brandenburg.
Good
Vonnegutt's
pass.
able to get it out to her, throw it ahead to Helgeson. Lefty finish on the layup, and that's good. A 17-0 run for the Lake Mills girls. 8 points in the first minute and a half of this quarter.
Not gonna lie, got a little goosebumps.
Exactly.
It's fun to watch
when Lake Mills' crowd gets going, it's fun for us too. We'll be right back after this. It's a full timeout from Newman Catholic.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injury sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
We're back after that full timeout from Newman Catholic. As we said earlier, Lake Mills is currently on a 17-0 run. They trailed this game 8-2. And another defensive play by Lake Mills. They won't get possession, but they're able to get the possession arrow to switch, for the next jump ball. 6:21 left in the second quarter. Lake Mills leads 19-8. Taylor Vonnegut, she gets in a good stance. She keeps her head level. You're not going to get fooled by a lot of fakes. Impressed so far.
Don't touch it. And perfect.
Another turnover for Elise Ball.
She's very fundamentally sound, it seems like.
And there's a little bit of an intensity that we didn't see last year from this team.
Correct.
And I think Taylor Vonnegut brings it, and Josie Helgeson's been great tonight as well. A lot of pokes and steals so far for the Lake Mills defense. That's a 3-ball for Taylor Vonnegut, and that's good.
Oh boy, that's going to be fun.
She has 7 already early on. It's a nice move by Maddie Elwood.
That was a very good move.
Finish over the long arms of Elastini. Finley Rugstead has a look on the left wing, isn't able to.
I was going to say that's got to be a foul.
That's the foul on, looks like Emma Weiner. Yep.
See, that's the one where if you come in with your left arm, you probably don't foul her, but since you come in with the right, you're leaning into her.
And that's 2 for Emma Weiner. One of the key players that we're looking at early in the game for Newman. Sideline out of bounds here for Lake Mills. They try getting it in, but it's poked, and Elise Ball comes up with it.
She was really close to being over the line. But good defense.
Weiner drives with the left hand. Actually, that was a decent strip by Josie. Might have got a little bit of wrist in there.
I really don't agree with the ref behind it calling the foul.
It's tough view. The defender's blocking what you can actually see. Probably raked her across the wrist nonetheless, though.
Probably.
So Maddie Edwards checking into the game, as well as Leah Moen after this first free throw. That's off the mark. Emma Weiner missed the first attempt. Let's see if she can hit the second. Oh yeah, that bucket by Maddie Elwood put a stop to the run.
That's true.
Put a stop to the, Ofer run. Free throw's good there by Weiner. Vonnegut looks ahead to Maddie Edwards. Nice little drive, and she wasn't able to corral the basketball. She was driving the lane. It's called for the double dribble. Lake Mills leads 22-11. 5:27 left in the second quarter. I just got a text from our coach, our aunt, who has coached a few of these girls, Beth Van Rukel. And she was not too happy about us calling Finley the second best shooter. But from what we've seen from Taylor, I think she gets the second best shooter
you're right. Beth,
title now. Beth, you're right. Finley's third. Finley's third.
We had to wait. Yep. We had to wait and see.
As
double tip.
So while we were talking about that, Maddie Edwards with a great bucket in transition with a defender right behind her.
Yes.
So Lake Mills turns over Newman Catholic again.
I don't know where Beth gets off thinking she knows more than us. She was an okay basketball player.
She was an okay basketball player. I mean, not even like that good in college or anything. Swung over to Taylor Vonnegut in the corner. Nice little pump fake. Drives in the lane. A one-handed little hook shot, but Elastini cleans up the mess.
Great finish.
And Beth knows a few of these girls out on the floor, their games very well. She coached them in 8th grade.
Yep.
Right before they head into high school. It's a big year. I remember when our grade went from 7th to 8th grade, it was kind of the jump where a lot of guys, mature a little bit more.
Growth, yeah.
Yep.
Physical growth.
Yep. Lake Mills leads 26-11. 4:24 left in the second quarter. Almost a jump ball forced by Brandenburg right there. That shot's off the mark for Newman. That was number 13, Bailey Birding. Nice throw ahead to Leah Moen. She's going to get a great look. It's off the mark again, but she's a confident shooter. She's one of the best shooters on the team. You have to let her keep shooting those.
I wanted to
I kind of wanted Vonnegut to shoot that as well. Nice cut by Brandenburg off the mark. Good idea, though, with the bank shot fading away. And that's what we've talked about as the next step for Brandenburg. She's able to, great shot there by Elise Ball. But Brandenburg, that next step, she can get the move to get to her spot. She's got to be able to finish.
Exactly.
26-14, Lake Mills leads. 3:42 left in the second quarter. Almost a little soft, I was going to say baseball pass, but they're girls. Softball pass from Brandenburg, but it's tipped away. Elise Ball is showing a great handle out here. Weiner from the left wing 3, that's off the mark. Taylor Vonnegutt's going to slow it down here, try to set up a little half-court offense. Newman still in man-to-man. Nice little ball screen from Brandenburg. You don't see that, in a freelance offense.
Exactly.
Just, hey, let's go set a ball screen. And it's a great. I was going to say that was a great finish by Elastini. Couldn't get it to fall, but she fouled.
If she can get that more, she kind of, when she jumped, brought it down here. If she can just go up with it, she's going to get the foul, and it's going to be an easy lay-in. But still a great move nonetheless.
Yep. And Elastini, she's going to make a living at the line. She has good little guards that can get her the ball. She has good moves inside. She's going to be a problem for a lot of these posts trying to guard her. So Josie Helgeson checks in for Maddie Edwards. And Finley Rugstead checks in for Taylor Vonnegut. Lake Mills leads 26-14 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Elastini's next free throw's off the mark. It's rebounded by number 24, Celine Matthews. Weiner setting up the offense, a little duck in to Birding, who scored the first points of the whole season for Newman. She lost the ball out of bounds there. 2:56 left in the second quarter. Lake Mills leads 26-14. Very impressive showing after the first few minutes where nothing could fall.
Yeah, so you finally saw one or two go in, and it's obviously the defense has picked it up mostly.
Little drive right there by Brandenburg, kicks off her leg. Ball recovers the ball and brings it the other way. Right wing 3, that's a little bit short.
There had to be a travel in there. Yeah.
Travel is called on Celine Matthews right there. I believe there's a Matthews on the guys team last year. I don't know if he's returning this year, but I'm sure it's a sibling of some sort. I think it was one of their shooters last year. Cannot remember his first name, but the last name sounds familiar from the guys team. Now Newman switches to a 2-3 zone. Lake Mills trying to change sides of the floor, make the Newman defense over-pursue. Nice pass there from Steeny.
There you go.
Nice pass over to Helgeson for 3. It's off the mark, but Elastini and Moen are in great position for the rebound, and they corral it.
Nice. You got to go at her.
I don't mind that. It's a good look.
It is.
And Moen's off the mark. I think she's 0 for 6 right now. She'll get it going, though. She's a good shooter. If you're Coach Patterson, you tell her, hey, keep shooting the ball whenever you get a good look.
Correct.
Because the last thing you want is one of your best shooters to hesitate
to
or
not
shoot. Yes, exactly.
You hesitate before you shoot, you're essentially going to miss.
Exactly. Lake Mills caused some pressure with this 2-2-1 press. So Weiner drives in the lane, a little float shot that's off the mark, but who are they going to get the foul on? Finley. That's her second of the game. Josie Helgeson also has 2 fouls. She's got to be careful as well. Bryn got her second foul pretty early on. She hasn't touched the floor since. Taylor Vonnegut will check back in after that missed free throw from Emma Weiner. Checks in for Finley Rugstead, who just committed her second foul. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Lake Mills need to try to extend this lead here, and that's Brandenburg for three. A little long. The ball kicks out to Moen. She chases down the long rebound. Good pass from Taylor Vonnegut over to Josie Helgeson. Nice fight inside by Elastini, and that jump ball we were talking about earlier.
Get it back.
You end up getting it back on the next one. Good fight inside for position there by Elastini. Has Elastini came out yet?
Yeah, because she said she had to come right back in when Bryn got her second or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yep. There's a little tip pass almost ended up in an Elastini bucket, but it ends up in a Newman steal.
We're going to have a post reinforcement coming in. Scout
Cohagen, who we just watched in the JV game, and she had 14.
She's good around the basket.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll be used this year to, kind of give Elastini a blow. And this is Natalie Brandenburg on the fast break. See if she can finish. It's a little bit off the mark. It's JC Weiner on the rebound. Passes over to, I assume, her sister, Emma Weiner. That shot's no good. Helgeson races up the floor with her left hand. There's nothing there, so she'll pull it back out, get it to Vonnegut, set up the offense. Steps right into a three-pointer, and that's good. It looks like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a good-looking jumper. Not anything flashy, nothing extra. Just a nice set jump shot.
You know who I almost compare it to, like shooting form-wise?
Who?
Granger. It's got
a little bit,
right above the shoulder.
It is a little bit Granger Kingland. High school Granger Kingland.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
That's a great shot by JC Weiner. That's the sophomore with the three-pointer on the right wing.
Yeah, like sophomore when he was smaller.
Yep. I agree. It's a nice pass over to the left corner. A drive by Brandenburg. It's off the mark, but Elastini gets the rebound. She's fighting inside, and she's fouled with 7 seconds left in the half.
I will say it's been a pretty clean played game. Only 15 fouls total. Sometimes you get those where they're both in the double bonus, and it all just depends on, obviously, team and the crew that's reffing. This one's done a good one.
First free throw for Elastini. It's nothing but net. She's up to 9 points. Taylor has 10, and Josie has 5. It's the bulk of the scoring for the Bulldogs thus far. See if Elastini can extend this lead right before half. The second free throw, and she does. So she missed the first few. She's getting to a rhythm from the free throw line now, and they just missed an unintentional throw-in right there. But you're never going to see that called in high school. Emma Weiner throws up a running floater. It's off the mark, and almost had a chance at the rebound. Yep. After the first 3 minutes, where it felt like Lake Mills couldn't make a shot.
Let's go a 29-10 run to end the half after we're down 8-2.
In about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
What did we say, 4 minutes in?
Yeah.
We're still at 2.
Not necessarily saying this team will be like world beaters right away, just how young they are, but it's a very good showing right now. To battle back right away, getting down 8-2. Obviously, our main girl we wanted to watch with her coming back, Taylor, looks good. And everybody else is just kind of feeding off the defensive intensity that the guards are bringing right now.
Well, I don't know what the turnover numbers were there, but Newman Catholic turned the ball over a lot in that first half.
They did. It'd be very interesting to know that. Wish we had enough time to take stats like that, but just
or
too
like
fast-paced.
Like at the state game last year, like in between quarters, we get stats handed to us.
Shout out to the people down there. That was really obviously
really cool.
They do that for every game, but our first time being there, that was pretty neat.
It's nice to have the stats on hand, but obviously it's impossible for us to take all these stats and commentate the game at the same time.
Correct.
Lake Mills up 31-18 at halftime. A great response after, they just couldn't get anything to fall to start the game. And like we were saying in the middle of that half, their defense is what started that run. A couple run-out layups on steals. I believe a couple of them were Taylor Vonnegut. And then Josie, I think, had a couple.
One or two. And it kind of looked like Elise Ball was going to take over a little bit. She made that deep three to get to 8-2.
Yep.
Or maybe it was before that, but they've done well on her. And also credit to her, she had that one foul early and still has that one foul, I believe. So.
And, I mean, we said it all last year. It's like they didn't win a ton of games last year, but they gained invaluable experience.
Oh, for sure. When you're playing Garrigan twice, Forest City twice, West Hancock twice, Garrigan has been state runner-up the past 2 years and still have their best 2 players for another 2 years.
Yep.
Forest City will still be good. West Hancock still has Kennedy Kelly. I don't remember what else they had.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Off the top of my head.
I'm sure they have an Eisenman of some
they
sort.
They have the younger Lear girl.
Yep, that's right.
Rachel's the older one. The other one is...
There are 3 of them.
There's 3?
Yeah, because there's one that was around my age.
Oh,
Rachel below him.
Okay.
Yeah,
off the top of my head, Bailey Lear? That doesn't sound
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But shout out to Lake Mills for a great first half. Hopefully they can cap it off with a great second half as well. But as I was saying, last year gained a lot of experience, went through a lot of bumps in the road. But I was talking to I've been at the school a little bit lately, and I was talking to Natalie Brandenburg and another girl. I can't remember which player it was. And I think, I think you guys are going to surprise some people this year. And she's like, I think we're going to surprise ourselves too. And hopefully they came into this game thinking that, you come out and dominate that
down
first half.
Down 8-2. What's the best quote we like
The
on
best
here?
quote, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Lake Mills stuck to that initial plan, although taking a couple shots from Newman Catholic, figuratively, not literally, of course, guys.
Didn't start forcing anything. Still moved the ball around, got open shots, and let the defense drive the offense, which is always fun to see, as we saw in the boys' games a lot last year. When you just see a team, especially for us being hardcore Lake Mills fans, watching a defensive-driven press that just kind of is in your face, you don't have any space, creates turnovers and fast breaks. That's the most fun basketball to watch, in my opinion.
And I think if you're Newman Catholic, a big key is, hey, Elise Ball, settle down a little bit. You can tell she's just a very gifted player. I say, hey, give her the ball. Let's see what she can do with it a little bit.
In my opinion, if Lake Mills ever plays zone, she needs to work the high post. She shoots really well.
Yep.
I know, myself especially, loves floating around outside against the zone, but she would, with her height, would do very well.
She's one of their primary ball handlers too, so I'm sure she's got some passing vision that could be huge in the high post.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's gonna take us to a break for this halftime report. Our halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Finding the right seed dealer doesn't have to be a challenge. At Storby Seed, we make your needs our priority. With 30 years in the seed business, we will use our experience in product placement, service, and cutting-edge technology to make your farm more profitable. We will always pride ourselves on our availability for the farmer, first to the field, and customer follow-up. We want to make your buying experience smooth with services like our new state-of-the-art seed treatment facility, on-farm delivery, new precision ag services, on-farm research, and calibrating those pesky monitors. Find us on Facebook, Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injuries sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
This is truly the most wonderful time of the year, and we at Grow Electric know that electrical issues can arise at any time, making holiday planning that much more challenging. This is Melissa Grow, and for more than 40 years, Grow Electric has proudly served this area for all your electrical needs. Call Grow Electric at 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com. Happy holidays from all of us at Grow Electric.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit StorbySeed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
At MBT Bank, we understand that owning and operating a small business is not for the faint of heart. From invoicing, tracking down payments, and balancing the books, there's not a lot of time left to grow your business. That's why MBT Bank has partnered with Autobooks to bring our small business customers an all-in-one invoicing, payment, and bookkeeping system connected directly to your MBT business checking account. To learn how MBT Bank and Autobooks can help grow your business, stop by MBT Bank or visit us online at mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
We're about to get, Chris is singing some Baby Shark here. Got a little Baby Shark at halftime. You can never go wrong with some Baby Shark playing.
I didn't know you turned the mics on.
Yeah, I just turned them on. I forgot Chris can't hear the ads playing, so he doesn't know when I turn them off. So halftime, about to end here. Lake Mills.
Hey, hold up, though.
What's up?
This isn't even the best version of Baby Shark. There's a hip-hop
Stop,
version.
that version is so bad. That version's so terrible.
Hey, if you got to listen to it, though, that one's way better.
Okay, we're going to just go past that. We're not going to talk about hip-hop, a trap version of Baby Shark. But Lake Mills, good first half. You need to duplicate that half.
Yeah,
in the second.
You got to bring out that intensity on defense again right away.
Exactly.
What do they say? First 2-3 minutes, we'll set the tone for the half.
Exactly. That was a big Mr. Minky, motivation at halftime.
That is just one of those that's just ingrained in your head.
Because we hear it every game. So a little drive there by Ball, kicks it out to, looks like Elwood. Newman trying to run some set action here. It looks like, a lot of passing and cutting. Try to get the Lake Mills defense sleeping. And same starters for both teams to start this half. Newman being really patient right now. A lot of passing and cutting, passing and screening.
I will say, you did not see the Lake Mills girls play this much man last year. And I don't know if it's people don't like calling it man-to-man, but
yeah, that's okay.
I know in college girls they call it girl-to-girl.
Girl-to-girl, okay.
But we're just going to refer to it as man-to-man.
Yep.
It's just the type of defense. They've been playing it well.
Yeah, I felt like last year we'd see lapses, where a girl falls asleep and loses track of her girl. But Brandenburg shoots a three, and it's nothing but net. Good to see from Natalie Brandenburg. Great start to the half for Lake Mills. Gets a stop and then a three-pointer and a turnover for Newman Catholic.
I made this joke probably many times last year.
Let's hear it, yeah.
I'm not sure if Alex knows what three means. It's usually two in wrestling. Takedown, two, they all yell two. Well,
you think Alex Brandenburg's just really confused when there's
for
like
sure.
3 points. There's like back points or whatever for three.
Might have to call him over here and let him know what's going on.
Get him. Yeah, we might have to give him a demo on how basketball is played. So take right there is Taylor Vonnegut. We're also not funny at all. That was absolutely terrible.
But that's why people love us, because we're not funny.
That's kind of true. We're so not funny that we're funny. Pass is stolen there by Emma Weiner.
Oh,
and another foul on Bryn Rogness.
That one you just got to back off.
Well, but also, I mean, you don't want to put it in the ref's hands, but she didn't do anything right there.
No, but you're kind of riding her on the side, of the body.
It's unnecessary. It's an unnecessary foul.
Correct.
So Leah Moen checks back in for her. See if Leah can get it going in the second half. Get some confidence going at that jumper. Lake Mills leads 34-18.
She scored yet?
Is
she number 15? No, she hasn't.
Nope. Nice.
They had
nice
the matchup
defense
they wanted
right there.
inside too.
Natalie Brandenburg just moves at a different pace than everybody else. Even she didn't get to the rim right there; it got poked away. But just her navigating down the floor, she just moves at a different pace.
It's that. The descripting word that Dad always uses that the point guards he wants Iowa to have. That water bug
point guard.
Yep. Ones that they're quick.
It's a nice little floater from Natalie Brandenburg. That's a really good shot from Natalie right there. She can, develop that little jump stop, little push shot. That's a great move to see from the junior. Good pass by Weiner to Weiner.
Bank.
Out for the three for Newman. That was Bailey burning off the mark.
I'd like to see, I don't know what press break Newman's running, but I'd like to see someone in the middle. They kind of all space the sides.
Nice pass ahead to Helgeson. She's off the mark on that three.
Oh, we got to get back.
Yep. Nobody's looking at Ball. Ball could have had an easy run-out layup there. I don't even think she knew it. But you could tell, at least Ball, she's got to be going to play somewhere basketball, right? You just tell the way she moves.
Yes.
She hasn't got really much going here tonight, but very good ball handler, 5'11", which is great. Pull-up jumper here from Taylor Vonnegut, and that's nothing but net.
I'm sorry, that's just pretty.
That's tough. And I will say, from what I've seen when I work out at the school after school, maybe after some of the practices, I'll get some shots up.
Look at this. Oh.
Release ball off the mark. But I will say, Taylor Vonnegut and her dad put up a ton of work just on her jumper. Like during volleyball season, they're working after volleyball practice, working on her jumper. So it's not like she's just randomly good at basketball. It's obviously a ton of work's been put in, especially after a year of not getting to play.
Oh, exactly, because you don't have that travel ball anymore unless she does some AAU
she
stuff.
might, yeah.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, her and her dad put in a lot of work on her jump shot, and it's paying dividends tonight.
I think that one's got to be a bounce pass.
Yep, because you can't reach it.
Great look, just a bounce pass.
Lake Mills leads 38-18. No points thus far in the second half for Newman, right?
No.
So that Lake Mills has held Newman scoreless for 3 minutes here. Great set play for Finley Rugstead. It's off the mark, and
it's always a great play, but it's. As a coach, I knew why Kyle always got mad at us, because you know it's coming.
Yep.
It's that
right back to the
swing,
inbounder.
Corner.
Yep.
Good.
Nice swat from Moen. She's going to try to finish this on the fast break. She might have been fouled, but no call there.
Couldn't tell if it was ball or not. Oh, that's
the rare 3-on-1 steal.
That was a force
for Elastini.
That's a charge. Ooh,
wow.
Because she didn't set herself?
Maybe, yeah.
She just ran right into
Yeah, because Taylor Vonnegut kind of put her shoulder down, ran the girl over, but
it was a good look, but she had an easier one just left wing. I think it was Leah over there maybe.
That's a block call on Emma Weiner. That's a tough one.
That's 3 on her, too.
Yep, that's a tough call.
So we do try to update fouls and stuff, but where we sit on our stat boards, the away team, it's right in the middle of the fouls and partial the points, so we try to see it as best as we can.
And 2 new players for Newman check in. That's Kenna Heeman and Liz Kruckenberg.
Natalie with a pull-up. Little spot up long too.
She started off the game, I think she missed maybe her first 4 or 5 shots, but she's got it rolling here now.
Here's the thing off of that, though. As easily as she gets to the basket.
Great ball movement from Newman right there, and a foul on Elastini.
If she starts hitting shots, then they got to come out and guard her, and it makes it much easier to get by.
Makes it much easier.
That is Ella's first foul. I think this might be Ball is out of the game. Is this the first time she's come out of the game?
I would assume so.
I think so.
That free throw's off the mark for Josie Weiner. Helgeson checks in for Vonnegut.
I will point out, I know for sure there's one. We have one Iowa baseball commit in the house tonight. Not from Lake Mills. Doug Taylor's in the student section.
Here? Okay. And Max Burke's not here? You don't see him?
I don't see him.
Gotcha.
Let's be honest. If he was here, his dad would be here, and he would have talked to us.
That's
His
true.
dad loves us, and he's a great guy.
Eric Burt. Shout out to Eric Burt. Great supporter of Game by Thrones, even though it's not in his jurisdiction, not in his school.
Doesn't have to say anything.
Yep. So shout out to Eric Burt.
Oh, if that's a good pass.
Nice finish there by Elwood. First points of the half for Newman Catholic. Lake Mills leads 40-20.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get Taylor back in here. Yep. That is.
And she gets the 30-second break again.
That is one of the best feelings as a coach, like to have that security blanket where you just see your team kind of struggling a little bit. You put your point guard right back in. Somebody that takes care of the ball.
Exactly. And as a player, you might be tired, but when your name gets called to go back in, you don't really feel that tiredness anymore.
Correct.
Leah's trying to find the escape route here. Good pass ahead by Taylor Vonnegut. That layup is good from Josie Helgeson.
I will say, though, I mean, obviously I got tired in games, but the worst part was always right after tip, that first minute or two when you get dry mouth.
Well, no, the first minute or two before you hit that second gear, it's like, oh my gosh.
It's awful.
Yes. Even when we play pickups now, it's still that first,
That first game is rough.
Yeah, first 6-7 possessions, you're like, man, am I going to make it? And then you end up hitting that second win, and you feel good. Great take here by Vonnegut.
Oh,
it's off the mark, but Elastini's right there to finish. And Elastini, she had to do a lot maybe on her own last year, like with post moves and everything, but she's going to get a lot of those where the guard will maybe miss a shot. She'll get the rebound or
for sure.
a spoon feed or spoon feed pass from a guard.
She's going to get a lot of easy buckets.
So, if I'm Elastini,
And I would even say against Garrigan, when she can run the way she can.
Yep.
Now,
Garrigan's a little bit of a different.
Guarding Audie is a different story.
I mean, she's getting big D1 looks for a reason.
I think I've seen Iowa State, Iowa, like Virginia Tech or something. Yeah,
as Iowa fans, we hope she goes to Iowa.
Yeah.
Not sure what Molly Joyce has, but I'm sure she has good looks from colleges
maybe
as well.
Some D2s probably.
Maybe small D1.
Yeah. Well, Rachel Lear just went where?
D2 somewhere.
Is it D2 in Tennessee?
I think so. Maybe not.
It's either good D2 or a smaller D1. I can't remember.
Emma Weiner from the left wing. That's off the mark. And good board from Leah Moen. She's able to track it down. She's looking for a Lake Mills teammate. Gets to Vonnegut.
A couple wide open again.
Yep. Little softball pass over to Brandenburg. She's able to lay it in. Brandenburg struggled in that first half. Great rebound by Moen. Great pass ahead by Vonnegut.
We should almost look during a break what the most points in a game this team had was last year.
It might have been against Newman that first game with 53.
Could have.
I'm not for sure, but I do know that was one of the higher ones. Another steal for Brandenburg. Gets over to Vonnegut. She's scanning the court, looking for an open girl. Looks like a 4-on-3 fast break. Nice little crossover, but it poked by the Newman Catholic defender. Bryn Rognes for three. If Bryn Rognes,
she can hit
if she can hit threes, that changes this team, man.
Draymond can't hit threes anymore.
Draymond can't shoot anymore, but we know Bryn Rognes can. Good drive there by that's number three. That's a bucket. That's Kenna Heeman. Nice move from Kenna Heeman right there. Nice finish. Lake Mills leads 46-22 with 1:20 left in the third quarter. So good take right there by Taylor.
Drive.
The aggression. So obviously Taylor Vonnegut has the skill, but she definitely has that mindset of like, okay, I'm going to impose my will on this game. Finley Rugstead checking in, as well as Maddie Edwards. And for Newman Catholic, that's Celine Matthews. 1:15 left in the second quarter.
1:16.
Sorry, in the third quarter. 1:16. It's hard to see with these hoops in the way up here.
I know, you're kind of vertically challenged anyways.
Yeah, I'm pretty short. Three ball from Natalie Brandenburg off the mark. Ball corrals the rebound. She's going to step into one of her own. You know, she hit those two right away. She's been a little cold since then.
A little bit. And that one was a good one.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you got your feet set, you're ready to go.
Yep.
This free throw is up and good. That's number 12, Liz Kruckenberg. That's her first point of the season. Scout Cohagen checks into the game for Lake Mills. like we said, had a very good JV game with 14 points. Some nice moves inside, had some steals, blocks, and rebounds. Can't ask much more from your post. Timeout here from Coach Patterson as Lake Mills leads 46-24. It's a full for the Bulldogs, so we'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Ho, ho, holy savings! WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet will make your life so much easier this Christmas and will save you lots of time and money. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Yep, it's that easy. So be on the nice list and call us today. 800-592-6105. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
My name is Kate Hengesteg, and I chose Nyack because it's very close to home. Its cost is just right for me. The instructors are very personable, and they want to help you out as much as they can. My credits also transfer very well to where I want to go. I want to be a high school history teacher, so they transferred very well. I won't have a lot of student debt because of the cost and how affordable it is, which is very convenient. All these reasons are why I chose Nyack first.
We're back after that full timeout from Coach Patterson. Lake Mills leads 46-24 with just under a minute left in the third quarter.
Pass. Oh,
right through the hand. I think it's a little bit of varsity jitters for Scout Cohagen. I think that's the first time she's touched the ball tonight in the varsity game. That ball probably felt like it was in the air for a million seconds. It's a nice steal there by Finley Rugstead. Wasn't able to chase down that basketball. But just the energy, the anticipation. They're seeing things earlier this year. They're anticipating, which is what you want as a defense.
Yes, they're moving a lot better. They're in the right spots for the most part.
Yep.
There it is again.
Another one. Finley Rugstead all over that pass.
I will say I had to do this. I told Finley's mom I was going to do this. She definitely gets her athletic ability from her dad.
I would agree.
I told her I was going to do it, so hopefully she listens.
Yep. Hopefully they do. Just to this little 5-second clip.
That would be great.
Good board there from Leah Moen. No, the guards, I know Elastini, she has to have a load of rebounds, but the guards are doing a good job of rebounding tonight as well. Nice attempt there from Bryn Rogness, just off the mark, and Ball with another rebound. She has a handful of rebounds herself.
Kind of see the little inexperience from the guards at Newman, losing I assume most of them are guards last year.
Yep.
The experience from last year, but that'll come because at least Ball's going to be good.
Yep. Good pump fake and take by Bryn Rogness, and a great finish from our Draymond Green, Bryn Rogness. 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Newman will try to get a shot up, but I don't think they notice it's going to run out, and they don't. So Lake Mills will take a 24-point lead, 48-24, into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Winter is coming, and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
We're back in Lake Mills. Start this fourth quarter. Lake Mills leads by 24. I'm not going to say, Lake Mills didn't necessarily have any leads like this last year, but I feel like once you got late into the game, they kind of fumbled the bag a little bit.
A little bit. That's where that experience comes in, getting in those. And even this year, they'll still have to learn a little bit in those close, tough games to learn how to execute down at the end, play good defense, and make every shot count.
And I know 24 might seem like a lot in an insurmountable lead, but we've seen crazy things happen.
We have.
We've seen crazy things happen. So if you're Lake Mills, you need to keep the pedal to the metal. This Newman Catholic team, they've got a couple really good players that can get hot in an instant.
Correct.
Lake Mills still in man-to-man defense. Least ball, good take. It's just off the mark. She's not necessarily getting to her spots, but the way she's doing it looks good, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's a good-looking shot. Tough one at that, but still good.
Nice little pull-up bank shot from Taylor Vonnegut right there. She has 14 tonight. Has not taken that many shots either.
So under control without playing more than 3 minutes last year as a freshman.
Yep. Yeah, she looks like a senior guard. Good pass from Brandenburg over to Helgeson. Helgeson's having a nice game as well. She has 9. Brandenburg has 9. Vonnegut with 14, like I said, and Steeny with 12. That's nice balanced scoring from the main contributors for Lake Mills. So pass ahead to Josie Helgeson.
Great pass.
I love the extra pass.
Great passing.
Brandenburg gets fouled. That's unselfish basketball.
It's so dumb, but like watching good passing, it just gets you excited.
I like even when I played, like there's nothing more hype than making a good pass. Like I'm telling you, like you can hit a shot, yes, it's awesome, but making a good, crisp pass, like a smart basketball play.
Especially for a layup.
Yes. As Brandenburg makes the first free throw. I'm going to look at her free throw percentage from last year. Shot 46% last year, so one of the better percentages for the team. Second free throw's up. It is good as well. Nice little rhythm there. I think they added it. They added it to the wrong one. Okay. I think I just saw it. So on the scoreboard here, they have it 53-25, but I think Chris has it correct on ours with 24-54.
I'll have to watch and see what they do here.
I'm pretty sure after that free throw, I looked up at the scoreboard and they added one to Newman, but I guess we'll see. Nice bucket right there by number 11. That's Emily Upstreet. Lake Mills with their starting lineup out here. Good cut for Josie Helgeson. I think that might have hit above the back. It didn't?
I don't know.
It looked like it hit above the backboard. Yeah. What do you know? Elistini right there for the board and is able to lay it in.
Exactly. Just always seems to be on the opposite side of where the shot comes from.
Yep.
Which is where most of the rebounds go.
That shot's off the mark, but Upstreet with the rebound. Passes it over to Ball. Sorry, that was Birding on the rebound, not Upstreet. That was Upstreet right there with a missed attempt. Vonnegut likes to push the pace, too. She's always looking ahead for her outlets. You can never be caught lacking, I guess, if you're playing defense against this team because Vonnegut's going to push it ahead and look for the open girl.
Yes, and they still have 55-27. I have 56-26.
So if we're off by one either way, we apologize. Brandenburg shots blocked, rebounded by number 12, Liz Kruckenberg. Weiner pushes it ahead. Up to Upstreet, and that's good. Good shot from Emily Upstreet right there.
I might just match theirs to make it.
Yeah, you can just match theirs. I'm not sure if that will get fixed. Well, they have 56 for us.
Now they fixed it.
I'm confused. Yeah, they just switched it back to what Chris had originally.
Okay, so it's 29-58. Okay, we're good.
Gotcha. Okay, so Chris was right all along. Good job, Chris.
Charlie needs to get on his dad a little bit.
Mike Duggar.
Come on, Mike.
Legend, retired last year.
Hold up. These three down here.
How long have they been doing this for?
I don't know. It's been a while.
You want to name them? Shout them out.
We have Steamy's grandpa.
Yep.
I don't remember his first name. Mike Duggar and
Jeff Newman. Yep. Talk about a squad. That first free throw for Kruckenberg is up and good.
They're usually always on top of everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have a billion things to do. They have to do fouls, individual points, the score. I don't know if they do the clock. I think Mr. Rice does the clock. But they also do the book, or
I think
one
Arns
of the books.
is doing the clock.
Oh, Arns does clock?
I don't know what Rice is doing.
He's marking down something. He has a pen in his hand.
Does the announcing and something else.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Mike, happy retirement. I mean, it was last year, but
I had him in 5th grade. Legendary teacher.
Lives on the golf course now.
Yep. As any retired man should.
Yes, waiting for that day.
Yep. Finley Rugstead with the left corner 3. It's good to see so many different contributions from these players.
Yes.
Each player that's played for Lake Mills tonight has had at least one shining moment.
Moen needs to score.
Moen does need to score, but she's had a couple plays without scoring.
But she hasn't taken bad shots.
No, yeah,
just hasn't
exactly.
gone.
She's done everything, in her role. She's had a couple really nice rebounds, good passes, and sometimes
great defense.
Yes, it was from Taylor Vonnegut. But sometimes as a senior, you just got to play your part. That's a great pass ahead to Bryn Rogness.
It's so fun sitting up here so you can see the Zach just did a little lefty.
A left-handed finish by Bryn Rogness.
The NBA guys do when they use their offhand.
Hold it up in the air a little bit. Lake Mills is leading 63-31. I will say I was excited for Lake Mills girls basketball tonight, but I did not expect this.
No.
I expected, a tight game, Lake Mills pulling it out. But this has been a domination since the first 3 minutes, or 4.5 minutes of the game.
After the first 3-4 minutes.
Sorry, after, yes.
And we're going to get even younger girls coming in.
Yep, let's see here.
Scout Cohagen, Maddie Edwards.
Sophia Nelson,
yep.
Who else we got? Josie.
And
Emily Severson.
Yep.
So 63-31. This is Upstreet at the line. I believe she missed the first.
You know her grandpa's not done for a while because she's just starting.
There you go. And that second free throw is up and good for Upstreet. Nelson passes into Edwards. And this is a lot of the JV crew minus Josie Helgeson. There's a lot of the JV crew. They had a nice game. They got down, I think, early. Oh, yeah, because they started out.
They were up early, 7-0, down 8-7 or something.
And then kind of controlled the rest of that JV game. So this is a good experience. Josie Helgeson, one of the better players for Lake Mills, playing with these younger girls.
Getting her shot at point guard.
Yep. Sophia Nelson shoots up the three, little long, and rebounded by Newman Catholic. Good pass ahead to Emma Weiner from Upstreet. Since she's fouled, I'm not sure if it was Helgeson or Nelson.
Not sure. Maybe Josie. Nope. I'm wrong like about every time.
And Eric Burt is listening tonight.
He's listening.
Sent us a DM. He said, I told Max you guys called him out for not driving over to the game tonight. Great job on the broadcast. You guys do a nice job.
Hey,
shout out to Eric Burt.
Eric, shout out Max, too.
Yes.
He is another Iowa baseball commit.
Yep.
Thankfully, not thankfully, I'm not doing baseball anymore. I don't have to see those guys again.
Yep. Shout out to Eric Burt. He's been a day one supporter of Game by Thrones, even though he's a Newman guy.
Like you said, when he didn't have to.
Exactly. Scout Cohagen, nice little drop step, little hook shot. Couldn't get it to fall. 63-34, Lake Mills leads.
Are we going to do a Taylor Vonnegut player comparison?
I don't know if we can do one that early. I don't know. I was going to say Elise Ball is kind of like, Spencer Dinwiddie-ish. Spencer Dinwiddie-ish. That's what I thought early in the game. Spencer Dinwiddie now on the Washington Wizards. Emma Weiner, nice drive into the lane, gets it to fall.
I'll think of a different one.
Think of a different one, Kat.
Hopefully.
So for Elise Ball, or what are we doing?
Maybe. It's just got to kind of come to me. I gotta gauge it all.
Yeah, you can't really force a player count.
No, you
can't force a player count. Kind of just comes to you early in the game. I thought, Elise Ball kind of reminds me of Spencer Dinwiddie. And if you're not if you're a casual NBA fan, you probably don't even know who that is. So sorry for doing a little bit too specific of a player. So we have a new Newman Catholic girl checking in. See, that's Sydney Squire checking in for Emma Weiner. Lake Mills leads 63-36, 2:31 left in the fourth quarter. Leah Moen is now in for Lake Mills, as well as that's number 20, Ellie Reddick, freshman. The only freshman on the varsity roster, number 20.
I think I got one.
You got for
might be a little
for
of a
Elise
force.
Ball.
No.
Okay.
Taylor Vonnegut.
Okay.
Might be a little bit of a force. And remember, any player comp we do is their play style.
Not necessarily
how they look.
Like if we were to compare somebody to Michael Jordan, we're not saying they're the best player to ever play basketball or one of them.
Good pull up, good driver.
Exactly. It's
decent
style
outside shooter.
Of play.
Yes. Somebody we had on the podcast over the summer. Jeff Horner.
I could see that.
Good outside shooter. Good passer.
Pushes
the ball.
Yep. I actually like that a lot.
But the style of shot is definitely
I was going to say,
we
we already have the shot comp, though. It's a little Granger-esque. I'm not going to say it's exactly like Granger. Young
sophomore Granger-esque.
Little sophomore, skinny.
Just that.
Gangly Granger Kingland.
I don't even know the word.
It's just off to the side. It's a little offset shot.
It is, but it's that best shot.
Yeah.
Right over the bicep.
Ball over bicep.
Yep.
Reddick, we saw her handle the ball in the JV game. It's a freshman. She shows some nice speed and confidence with the ball.
That was actually kind of nice.
Good pass there from Severson into Aaliyah Moen. Kicks it out to Emily Severson for 3. And that's good. Good shot. We're going to say that's a better jumper than Peyton Severson. Steamy. So
Peyton,
shout out.
Peyton, you already lost that competition.
Emily Severson, first varsity points, I would assume. You'd have to be, right? I don't know.
Did Peyton ever score varsity points?
Hey, I don't think Peyton ever did. Emily greater than
Sorry,
Peyton. Yep. So 66-36, Lake Mills leads. 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
And hopefully, I didn't remind Coach Patterson, but I texted him today. We always do after wins.
Yep.
For the girls, Game by Thrones, what do we do? Queen of the game?
I think it's Queen of the game.
To play off the name there. So we'll see who he sends up. Hopefully he sends one up.
So we talked about the scorers table guys, the legends that have been doing it for years. A couple of their wives are listening. Sue New Owner and Lisa Duggar. They're listening. Whenever we see them, they always compliment us how great of a job we do.
That is the spouse squad.
That is the spouse squad. Exactly. So thanks to you guys for everybody tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it.
We have a blast doing it.
Exactly. I looked forward to this for a long time. It's just the girls' game tonight, but as we said, we were excited to see what the girls could do tonight, and for good reason.
It's been good. They'll have a little stiffer competition, especially on the road at West Hancock next week. You know, they like to press. They like to force you to make turnovers.
That's how it's going to be. The start of this year, you face West Hancock, Garrigan early on.
They had that.
They have Belmont at home, though.
West Hancock, Belmont, then Garrigan? Is that how it went?
I believe so. And then I want to say there's a toughie after. There's a St. Ansgar in there, too.
St. Ansgar is still ranked from what I saw.
So it's going to be, a tough schedule early on. But like we said last year, it's just going to get them ready for the end of the year. And that's all that matters in high school basketball.
Exactly.
You can start the year absolutely atrocious, and you can get it rolling by the end of the year, and that's all that matters.
Look at that finish.
Scout Cohagen with her first varsity points.
Lefty.
A little lefty finish. A little English on it, too.
Didn't even use the backboard.
Good for
That's
Scout.
impressive.
Lake Mills now leads 68-38 with under a minute left to go. That's 30 seconds left. Nice rebound right there by Matthews. Couldn't get the and one to fall. Fouls on Reddick. I need to figure out how to exactly pronounce that name.
Which one?
Ellie Reddick.
Reddick?
R-E-D-I-G. Lake Mills player. Freshman. Never seen the last name before.
I thought you were talking Newman.
Sorry, yep, Lake Mills.
I think you're correct.
She looks like a good player. She'll get a lot of time on JV this season. Handling the ball a lot.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
It's Matthews' first free throw is up and good. The second one on the way. It's off the mark, and Cohagen reels in the rebound. Looking for her guards. And she takes a dribble herself. Still trying to find someone. Gets it to Reddick. Pass it ahead to Severson. Good extra pass.
Oh, good hustle.
Good hustle block for Sydney Squire.
But a ideal fast break with passing and bounce passes.
If you're a coach and you see this with your second group or third group, that makes you so happy to see.
Oh, for sure.
Unselfishness, good passing. It didn't result in the bucket, but Reddick shoots the right wing three. That's off the mark, but good looking shot.
Good shot, yep.
We've said that a lot tonight, but it's good to see,
I'd say between both teams, there's a good amount of just good looking shots.
As we're talking, number 10, the clock's about to run out here, but number 10, Tressa Seahigh. That's a good looking shot. And Lake Mills wins this game by 29.
1-0.
68-39.
Like we said, we thought, and I said pregame, I thought it would be a close, hard-fought game. And Brooks not even playing.
The most experienced player on this roster. It's going to be interesting to see who Mr. Patterson sends up here. Let's see if we can maybe...
She's not wearing a knee brace or anything, so I wonder if it's just... I don't know.
Let's see. I'm trying to like wave over Coach Patterson.
Here,
see if he can look at us.
Up to you. He did see us.
He asked right away.
We're gonna go with
Alistini's coming.
Alistini.
Let's go. So
what'd she have? 12? 14. I think she had 14.
I'm sure a handful of boards. I'm not sure how many boards she had tonight, but she had a great game as well.
Absolutely. So we have Alistini coming up here, the Game by Thrones Queen of the Game.
have my sweaty head?
Oh, yeah. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
It's not contagious or anything. So, Ella, coming into this game, we didn't remember exactly what Newman had back last year. We thought it'd be a close game, but you guys, after being down 8-2 right away, went on, a 19-0 run, something like that? Is your guys' focus in practice mainly your pressure defense and trying to get turnovers?
Yeah, we really focus on pushing the ball a lot and really hustling up and down the court so that we can catch their defense in motion and we can set up our plays and stuff.
That is a great way to put it. Catching them in motion, out of position, that's good. What do you think of? We didn't get to see Taylor play last year. Between your three starting guards right now, between Josie, Taylor, and Natalie, that's got to help you inside, getting the ball, being able to put up points around the basket.
Yeah, I definitely think having Taylor back, she's worked really hard to get back into the groove of everything, and she really moves our offense a lot and gets us going and hustling and knows when spots are open and when she should pass it and stuff.
That was good. I think this is a ideal way to start the year. I think you guys are done till after break, till West Hancock next week. Any thoughts on that game coming up at West Hancock, correct?
Well, we know that they lost the Lears, so that's helping us a lot, but they still have a lot of good other players like Kennedy Kelly and stuff, so we're going to have to really hustle and work hard to learn their offense.
Absolutely. I think great way to start. You guys on defense seem like you're in the right spots for the most time. Started out cold shooting right away, but obviously found it and used your defense and your pushing the ball to be able to start that. Hey, thank you for joining us. Congrats on going 1-0. Hopefully we get you back up here in the near future.
Thanks, Ella. Thank you.
So that's Elastini, the junior. She got our leading scorer last year. I'm going to look. I have the stats from last year.
I would assume so.
Brooke Burgo was, but not as many games.
Play as much. Yeah. No, was the ideal way they wanted to start the year.
How many points we end up with? 68? That's got to be the high. I'm going to look.
It's got to be. Zach's going to look it up here. But just a fun group to watch. It's not one person. One person didn't just go off for 25 tonight and kind of carry the team. You had Taylor and Elle with 14 apiece. You had Natalie close to 10, maybe 10. You had Josie up there as well. It was just a very well-balanced offensive scoring output, and that's got to feel good going forward.
And like we said all of last year, we probably sounded like a broken record. They lost a lot of games, took a lot of bumps, but we were saying this experience is going to be, I've used this term a couple times tonight too, but invaluable. It's going to help. It's only going to help them going forward.
But then you got to think of last year. You're playing Garrigan, state runner-up twice. You're playing West Hancock twice, who went to state.
Yep.
Correct?
Or close.
Sub-state,
close,
maybe.
Yep.
Something like that. I think they played actually Matt Dove's team. Should probably ask him.
Yeah.
But St. Ansgar you played. They went to state.
Back-to-back years, I
think so. They played Osage, who went to state.
Forest City, who has a couple really good players.
And they play in a tougher 2A district. It was just kind of a gauntlet throughout the year last year for some of the games. So it was a good experience builder. Going into this year, those teams will still be tough, but we are much better prepared, I think, to compete with those teams.
So I found it. Last year was the highest that we scored was at home against Eagle Grove, 56. Tonight we had 68, and we scored 2 points in the first 4.5 minutes.
Correct. That is a good sign. And you held the other team to 39, under 40. In basketball, in high school especially, if you hold a team under 40, you're doing very well on defense, and it definitely showed tonight.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us here. Shout out to Casey Barrett again. He's doing a great job. He did our camera work tonight.
Thank you, Casey.
He might have to help us. Maybe in the future he'll be at some games.
Kind of a spot start.
A little spot start. Oh, but he might be doing guys.
Oh
film, maybe?
You're right. You probably will.
Yeah. So hopefully our sister Kristen can help us going forward with the camera work, because it's Chris. So I do the ads, I run the sound and everything, I do the stats. Chris does the scoreboard, and I don't know what else. And then the camera's super far away.
Scoreboard, and that's really about it.
Yeah, that's okay. But the camera's actually pretty far away from us, so it's good to have another person able to help us here. So we really appreciate
Yep.
Really appreciate Casey Barrett. CB 50 cal helping us tonight.
Yep. Great kid. Well, helped a lot. Baseball scoreboard does a lot. Kind of behind the scenes stuff. Very appreciative of him jumping in and helping us tonight.
Yep, so that's going to do it for us here in Lake Mills. Lake Mills beats Newman Catholic in the season opener 68-39. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we'll be back next Friday,
I assume,
against Belmont.
Yep, Belmont at home.
The first doubleheader.
Should be a good chance to sweep that night.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Game by Thrones.